How the bloody hell do you put these things on, huh? That's not right. God, I hate these things. There we are. Hello, I am Dr.
Wait till I say action, buddy.
You didn't press record.
Yes, I did.
Yes, it is. It's on. And
I know.
can we start over? Hello, I am Professor Redgray of the British Institute of Endangered Species, or otherwise known as BIES. And I particularly specialize in squirrels. There are many different species of squirrels scattered among the world, most of which are red squirrels, gray squirrels, occasional albinos.
So, Professor Gray, could you tell us about the time you went to Brennan Middle School in the summer of 2010 due to a flying squirrel sighting actually inside the school, right? Could you tell us why this was so special?
Of course it was special, 'cause it flies or glides or whatever you call it. What makes the flying squirrel so interesting in particular is how it is able to go from one tree to another without jumping. It simply flies or glides from one tree to another. I've given many seminars on this interesting animal before, but particularly this case with Brennan Middle School over in the United States interested me because it was not found in its natural habitat. It was found roaming the hallways inside a school. I flew from London to North Attleboro, United States to investigate this bizarre occasion. Excuse me! Excuse me! Is this Brennan Middle School?
Yeah.
Are you the group who found the flying squirrel?
Yeah.
All right then. Well, can you all come and sit down, please? I'm Professor Redgray from the British Institute of Endangered Species. I would like to start off by saying I am very happy with all of you, and I am happy to be here to study this amazing and docile creature.
Oh, wait. Hold up. Did you say docile?
Docile? The thing nearly killed me. Oh, look at this. Huh? Yeah, look at that. You call that docile?
Oh, I see. And can you tell me a little bit about that?
All right. Here's what happened. All right, so I was walking down the hall, minding my own business, when all of a sudden, I saw this cute little fluffy ball. The fury of its claws was unbearable. The look of rage in its face was unquenchable. I tried to run, but it followed me. I was running down the hallway, sweat pouring down my face. Red in the face because of the blood, and I was running. It was bearing down on me. I swung around a pole, and I kicked it as hard as I could. But it flew. Then it grew. And larger! And bigger! And it grew to be 10 feet tall. Lasers were shooting out of its eyes. It grew to the size of Godzilla. Stepped on the school, killed everyone but me. I tried to fight it off, but it was hopeless. It was futile. Everyone died in the ball of its fiery rage!
Wait a minute.
Yes.
First of all, we're all still alive. Second of all, that's not what happened at all.
You ever get the feeling, when you look into your partner's eyes and it just feels right? It's like for the first time when cheese met a hamburger.
What led me to believe that Thomas' story was a fraud was that he claimed that the flying squirrel jumped on his leg. This is simply not true. Flying squirrels don't jump, they fly.
When did I know? I'll tell you when I knew. It was on our first date, her poofy little tail over her head, her cute little paws holding the walnut as her teeth sunk into it. That's when I knew she was the one.
Okay. Well, can you tell us a little bit about what happened to you?
Okay,
Here's what really happened. I remember it exactly. It was an upsetting time. I had just broken up with my girlfriend. I was a wreck. Until I saw it. With her fluffy little tail, her big brown eyes. So I went to the office and got a recycling bin. I came back and put her in it. We were as happy as we could be. For the next few hours, we ran around the school. She understood me, unlike my ex-girlfriend.
Hold up. What are you talking about? That's right. You heard me, lover boy.
See this cash? I got this from my furry little companion.
Can't believe it. Dude, seriously? This is your story? Come on. Thing's vicious beast of an animal. Can't believe you, man.
I'd love to believe that Stephen's story is true, but it's a common fact that squirrels cannot fall in love with humans. It's a common fact. It's preposterous. It's absurd. And besides, it was a male.
So we was up in the studio making mad beats, and then we looked at each other and we realized we didn't have a name for ourselves. So we thought of it, Cher and Hair. 4 weeks later, we were rolling in the dough. Cher and Hair was on every billboard across the country. Man, we were living it big.
All right, young man, can you tell us how it happened then?
This is how it all went down. I was walking down the street, you know, chilling. When all of a sudden, I saw this little critter on the floor getting all up in my grill. Then I saw him. I knew we had a musical connection. We went down to the studio, throwing down beats. Before we knew it, we were rolling in the dough.
Sheraton's so caught up with himself. That gold watch? It's not gold. It's plastic. It was not $10,000. It was $10. He bought it at a thrift store in South Attleboro. I was with him.
Now, Sheridan's story interested me because it was very believable from the start. Then he got to the part where he told me the squirrel put on headphones. This is improbable because squirrels have acute hearing. If headphones were to be put on them, their eardrums would blow out.
They don't know what they're talking about. I was walking down the hallway with Preston. We saw a strange beast in the hallway. It was acting strange. We snatched it, put it into a recycling bin, and released it into the wild. End of story. That's what happened. That's the way it went.
In conclusion, I'm glad I obtained a wealth of information about this docile and endangered animal. The children at Brennan Middle School handled the situation very maturely, and I also like to appreciate the people who discovered the animal in the corridor for handling it so kindly and so professionally. And I am also glad I was able to be a part of this case.
Docile? You.
Flying squirrels do not jump, they fly.
Good. You looked at me.
Really? Did I get that right or wrong? Flying squirrels do not jump, they fly or glide or whatever you call it.
Okay, that's not exactly how I wanted you to do that. Action.
What led me to believe that
Wait like a second after I say action.
So 4 weeks later, we were rolling in the dough.
Stop. 4 weeks later, you're confident. You're like, 4 weeks later, we was rolling in the dough. All right, like you're a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
4 weeks later, we were rolling in the dough. Cher and Hair was on every billboard in the country. Man, we were living it big.
Try it one more time.
4 weeks later, Cher and Hair was living.
Try it again.